We are, in fact, back at it again. Hello, kids. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing quite well, quite well. I just got back to my dorm from a weekend over at a family member's house. And I'm big chillin'. Big chillin', big vibin'. 'Tis quite nice. Got my bottle of water. Bottle of water. But yeah, let me go ahead, load level, load file, track down the thing. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great as well. I am. You chilling in bed, I'm guessing, kids? Getting ready to pass out for the night? As per usual. Open. And let's go ahead. Oh, just got back from a night run feeling sharp? Oh. So you're gonna be like up and awake for a little while then? Windowed game capture. Block game. We're back. We are back. So for those who weren't here last time, let me go ahead, run over to the complete opposite side of the map, and show off what was built. Yeah, maybe. You wanna hop in VC then? If you're gonna be awake then? If you just wanna relax, so that's fine. I need to get rid of this tree. I'm sorry, this is bothering me. We have partially started some beautification of the world. And by partially, I mean just a tiny sliver of it, all the way over there. So, like, I don't know. That's gonna be, I think, a big stream in and of itself at some point. We'll just do a terraforming stream. But for today, we are gonna work on the towers. Yesterday I was saying that that was the plan, and then I just spent most of the time working on the funeral home. The funeral home is done now. The dead people have a place to live. Rest in peace, Val's phone. And now we can worry about other stuff. Fixing up my parents' laptop first? Alright, just DM me then, if you end up wanting to. But yeah, this is what we had left off with last time. This whole little area right here, look at that. That is beautiful. We have some nice trees, some plants and flowers in front of that beautiful little home. with the pond right there. It is so nice. I like that so much. And I'm very happy with how that turned out. And we're gonna try and do more things like that, I think, over time. Start getting some more builds in. We'll see how we go about it. But for now, for today, we're just gonna be working on the towers, because I do need to start getting some actual progress done on that. Gotta have something to show. Let's see here. Like, we already have one. We know what they look like. Now it's a matter of making all the pillars go all the way up, and building stairs around all the ones in the middle. And then making the walls, and making the trims, and just going through that entire progress. It is going to take a long time to finish all of these. I thought last stream was tower building stream. It was supposed to be, and I spent the entire time basically making the funeral home completely finished. I failed to put my money where my mouth was, and here we are. But yeah, it's fine. Because today we're gonna work on the towers. We finished the distraction that we had. I want to work on these posts first. I want to get that done. Alright? Because it's gonna make me feel better than trying to work on those stairs. The funeral home is looking dapper, though. It really is. I'm very happy with it. The funeral home is one of the best things about this world, and I don't know if that's something to be too proud of, but it's how we're going. Okay, I remember why I didn't do this. I remember exactly why. What we're gonna do is, because I don't want to die in a very embarrassing and likely amusing way that will require me to go ahead and load the file back up, and I don't know how often that's going to happen while working on these inland ones, we're going to build a trench, and we're going to fill it with water, and we're going to do it on purpose this time. Last time we built a trench and tried to fill it with water, it was... Well, no, we didn't want to fill it with water. The game wanted to, and the game was kind of a butthole about it. I was not happy. Very much not happy. The amount of time we spent fighting the game so that we could have a house that wasn't completely waterboarded at every single moment. I swear. Also, why is this trying to connect to my laptop? Hold up. Oi! Wait, close that. I need to make that not go on startup. I'll worry about that later. Okay. What we're gonna do is, for each one of these towers, we're already gonna have like a little center thing, right? Where we'll have some water. Survival test was a different kind of beast. I love this world. Okay. Well, you can't tell by the way I do my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to... Okay. Can I move? Thank you. Okay. Regardless, I love this world. I am very happy with this so far. That's an understack. Nice. The survival tests, they were horrifying. I'm never going to be able to look at water and spiders and skeletons the same way after putting up with that. Okay, there's no way. Never. And frankly, I'm gonna have to live with that fact. Live with the trauma that comes with... Yeah. Jeez. Okay, regardless, I'm getting off topic. I need to go ahead. Creepers explode on death is insane. I wonder if that's how they are when they get added back. I'm not sure. We'll see. We're only a couple versions away from actually having mobs exist again. We do not count Steve and Black Steve and Rana. They are They are here for one purpose, and that purpose is to waterboard their kneecaps. That is all they do. That is their one thing in life that they are good for. They are not capable of anything else, anything similar. And I'm also realizing that this is going to be far riskier than I thought. Just for the fact of I don't have anything to align myself with. Their lungs are in their feet. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. It was never meant to be. Down with the revolution. Regardless. We're gonna go ahead and put little water spots in every single one of these towers. Now that we're at dirt, we can go ahead and just make these too big. Since we're gonna have to do that to put water in there anyway. That's fine. We're gonna have to place the source next to it. We can't just place a water block in there. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. I would love to have water as a block. Not just the source. And I want to say that there are gonna be ways for me to do that later on. Like, I plan on doing what is essentially block transmutation later on for getting any block in the game with, like, an anvil or whatever it is. There's, like, a whole, like, tick loading thing. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a massive headache to get functioning, but it's gonna be fun. I intend to do a lot of weird shite. And the world is one day going to reflect that. But until then, we're just kind of stuck how we are. I'm gonna put those there, that there. Okay. One day I'll have my keybinds. For now, this is all I have access to. That's supposed to be G, tab, inventory. Everything else is good. Okay. The amount of towers. Can't wait to see it in a year or two. Yeah. I am quite satisfied with the fact that I've actually been able to keep up with doing this, right? Like, it might feel like I might be lazy if I wasn't able to do it or whatever. Like, I don't care, right? It's difficult to keep yourself doing a series, I guess, depending on who you are. I've never had something that I've just kept going, and sure, this might just be number 17, but the fact that I've gone with this for 17 sessions, 17 play sessions, and not gotten bored of this, not felt like it was taking up too much of my time, but being willing to put in multiple hours every weekend to going into this, like, I'm proud of myself on that aspect. I would like this channel to go on for a long time. Like, even if it is just kind of in the background, even if I have other things that kind of have to take priority, like work and school and all that, like, I want this channel to keep going. And I think I can keep it going. And maybe one day it'll get big enough so that I won't have to worry about a lot of nonsense. But I can't rely on that. But I can still do this, and I can still have fun. And I can still put in some amount of dedication. I'm capable of it. Do that. So I don't know. We'll see where this is in a year or so. We'll see where the whole channel is in a year or so. I've been going for... How many years was I on Twitch? Like 4 years. Even if I never got super huge, I've still been sticking at this. And I don't know if that's gonna change being on YouTube. You can't really count on it to, but I don't know. Like, I can try my best. I can try my best. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Rambles aside, we have just about gotten to the edge of these, and we'll go ahead, punch holes in each of those ones, and then end it off with going back the way we came, and just putting a bunch of water. It is a lot of time. It's been on and off, right? There are some times where I'd go on like a month or maybe a few months hiatus, but it's fine. Like, the fact that I've still been doing content creation, despite all the time, that's what's impressive to me. I need to hop down here. I forget how much of a pain in the butt it is to just, like, there we go. Get a block placed down beneath your feet if you're in water. I have this stone as well. I'm gonna need to go ahead and get more, though. I'm gonna have to dupe it. That's fine. Alright. You are going to drown! Why do you keep on doing this? I don't understand. Okay. What we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna make like a little stairway. Yeah, I hear you. I hear your pain, your suffering. I was fully expecting it to happen. I am a bloody idiot for thinking this would work. Okay. I should have accounted for the fact that I had to put that there. Okay. Anyways, it's fine. We have a way out. Come on. No! They had it. Let me out! Let me out of the water! I don't like this. Let me go! There we go. We're free. We are free. We've escaped. Everything is perfectly fine. Water is cruel. All Steve shares single brain cell, and that brain cell is being constantly waterboarded. It's a hive mind, and that hive mind has just an addiction to pain and suffering. There's nothing we can do. Okay. Hooping. Channel that doesn't matter. Got it. Understandable. Okay. Alright, how the heck do I want to go about this? I guess that worked out right there, but... But there... Pop up, come on. Do the thing! Do the thing where you go up! It's like sometimes you like jump on the water, like it's solid or something, like you get just a bit of extra air, come on, there we go. I don't understand this video game. I can act like I understand. I can talk big shite. But I don't understand. None of it makes sense anymore. None of it ever made sense. This is blot game. I ask myself, what was Notch smoking? But honestly, if my game behaved like this, I don't think there's anything I'd be able to do. I think at that point, you just accept that there are some things in this world you have no power over. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put that there. We can fill it in momentarily. Let's get these... No. There we go. Okay. Alright, and then come over this way. Do that there. There we go. We just got one more of these, and then we can start putting water in it. I also have to figure out, what do I want to do water-wise for... for the 3 ones, right? Because on these ones it makes sense, right? You land in the corners and everything's good, right? Everything works out just fine. For the ones that are 3x3, I'm not as confident. Well, I say that. No, yeah, you can get to the sides. Never mind. It's not a fear that's warranted. Where am I? Over here. I can work with these ones just like any of the others. Okay. Do that. That. I'm an idiot. Break that. Place that. And finally, let's just hop in here. Okay. And we can go ahead and replace like all the different blocks later, right? But for now we have like the little gaps in there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, right? I guess for now we can go ahead and just fill in each of these. So the way we get water in there, it is simple. We are literally just placing this block like pop, and break it and replace it so that the water doesn't have any chance to like drain or evaporate or do anything weird like that. Also, that's not... You see, that's why we can't leave it alone for more than all of 3 seconds. That wasn't even... We broke a block and the water evaporated. Like, you gotta be quick. You gotta be fast about it because it will not give you the chance to just think, yeah, this is a game mechanic I have to worry about. No. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to comprehend what the bloody hell you're doing. It's just not allowed. Okay. So, for these central ones, water's so wet, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just have 2 staircases, right? And they'll just, like, meet in the middle. And you'll be able to, like, go around either one of them. So you're still able to, like, definitely reach all parts of it. Water only gets good in release 1.13. It's debatable even there. There's still so many whack water mechanics that I just will never fully understand. I love this game so much, and I'm of the mindset that it's still more or less, like, I think it's still a good game. People can say that the updates are ruining it. They're really not. They might not be adding what we want, but for the most part, it's never ruined the game in my eyes. But what I can say is that no matter what they do, no matter what changes Mojang makes to this game, they are never going to make water decent, ever. It's just, no. I refuse to believe that it's within their capabilities. I don't think it's within their power to do so. I'm sorry. So this actually works quite nice over here. I might be able to just go ahead and jump over... Or am I at the top? I'm at the top. That looks so ominous. Just these massive wooden spikes just coming out of the ground with like these little batches down there. It looks like almost... It looks militarized in some form. I feel like water is only getting touched again in 10 years, if that. Yeah. They have it relatively stable now. Don't get me wrong, this is the best water has been, but jeez. If it's not without its jank. Especially on Bedrock. I mainly talk about Bedrock when I say that. Water on there is just hellish to work with, but even, like, the water logging mechanics, they're jank. Okay, we can make that jump, and that is a very good thing to know. So these ones, these are all free. These towers, we can do that easily. Also, you can see right here this 80 stack of wood. That means we've gone ahead and lost our understack. We're gonna have to go ahead and make a new one. Which is fine. Okay. You can just see those Steves swimming around in the water. Like, look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's gonna die. I can probably hit him from over here. I don't know. Not precise enough. He's gonna drown anyway. Yep, there he goes. Out of the corner of our eye. He's gone. Whee! Splish. Good thing we haven't fixed whatever this mess is yet. I think it's gonna end up being a lake. We can, like, make a beach all the way around it. But for the time being, we're just gonna not toy with that. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue what we're doing. And just keep getting all these towers made. At least, like, the central spikes. It's insane to me that the door method of breathing underwater is still used today. It's 14-year-old jank. Notch elected not to fix it. Like, he knew about that the whole time is the thing. Like, he knew about that early, I want to say. If I go minecraft.wiki, here's your daily reminder. Minecraft.wiki now. It's not fandom. We're civilized people. Sane human beings. We don't worry about fandom. So yeah, May 22nd, 2009, Notch pointed out that when a plant or non-cube, aka door, option, like a non-cube block is placed in the water, it produces a box of air around it. He asked how it could be fixed and whether he even had to. That whether he even had to is from over a decade ago. Over a decade ago. Almost a decade and a half. It's absurd. Like, that glitch has been in the game for so long. And I think it's all because he just decided it was not worth his time. He was not even going to attempt to figure that out. And now it's used. Time isn't real, I refuse to believe. Same. No one can convince me that time is actually a concept. Anyone who... That is nerve-wracking every time. Every time I do that, I feel like I'm going to break my kneecaps. And one of these times, maybe I will. But, Jesus Christ. Alright, hop up here. I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh, well, I don't need to make it from there, because I've already did those ones on the edge. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and save. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Betacraft. Wonder. I'm saving fairly frequently, because if I die, I do not respawn, I have to load the save file back up. And that means, because it doesn't autosave, I'm just at the mercy of wherever it last saved, or wherever I last saved. If I don't do it frequently, it will cost me time. There's nothing... I can't get around that fact. That is the simple truth. Alright. If you're gonna hear a bunch of just rapid right-clicking on my end, nothing I can really do about that. I'm just trying to get this all placed. It's fine. Alright, I think, yep, that's as tall as I can go. Whee! Like, that feels way too close. I don't like that. I do not like that in the slightest. Jesus Christ. This is the last one we need to do that's, like, next to an actual body of water. Hi, Curb. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're chilling. I personally am, in fact, chilling. I am doing quite nice. One thing I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I need to find out what my plan is for Halloween, right? I don't have a costume. I can't afford a costume. I don't have a costume. Can't go trick-or-treating. Because I don't have a costume, and I'm not gonna be that guy that shows up at people's doors and I'm like, yeah, I'm almost 20, give me candy, I didn't do any effort for this. No. I heard that oof noise, and I thought it was me. You absolute... I want to rip your lungs out so that you can't drown on them anymore. Jesus Christ. Okay. Regardless. I'm not gonna be out and about on Halloween, right? So I need to figure out what I'm gonna be doing. And it's probably just gonna be streaming. The question is, what the bloody hell am I gonna stream? Like... it might be this. Maybe. I'm thinking. I've dropped my water source down there, and I don't like that. Where did you go? Where are you? Where's my water source block? I need it. I am not leaving a water source block item out and about in the world. This is not an option. Okay, well hopefully it despawns. I guess it is an option now. Gonna have to go grab another one. I didn't stop to think that this is something that might have happened. Should stream my very totally scary game I made for crumbled ham. Oh god. I'll consider it. But yeah, I might stream. We'll see. It's probably just gonna be Minecraft if I do stream. But regardless... It's probably gonna be adventure maps. I'm feeling that I'll find some, like, spooky Halloween maps and play them for stream. That might be fun. Alright. Got that. Let's go ahead and just give ourselves a couple of these. Make sure that we are doing fine in that department. Won't have to worry about losing these anymore. Yay! Okay. And is there any other stacks that I can combine? Does not particularly look like it. Okay. But yeah, the main thing is... I just need to figure out what I'm gonna stream that day. I want to do something. It's either gonna be this, like a Halloween special. Build something spooky, something fancy. We'll see. Or it's gonna be doing some adventure maps, and frankly, I think that'll be more interesting. There's only so many things I can build here, and I already did the funeral home. Like... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Let's continue going this way. I'm just filling in any bit of water that we can. Or any little hole with water that we can. We'll see. Maybe I can ask Pix or someone to hop on as well while I do adventure maps. And we can just go ahead and, like, play through spooky Halloween maps together. Might be fun. We shall see. We shall see. Bunk. Now, at 8:30 I have some food coming in, so I'm gonna be quite happy. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're not even gonna fight this. We're just gonna... There we go. That is definitely the easier method than attempting to, like, get down there, fill it in, get back up while we're stepping in water. Pain in the butt, I say. Alright. We may as well fill this one in. We're right here. We don't need to, we've already gotten the... thing. What's so weird to me as well is that these seem to have, like, some sort of limit on the water that they'll make. Or it's either that or, like... I guess, if water evaporates, right? From... Like, if water evaporates, but there's a water spawner block, and, like, the evaporation gets up to the spawner, it doesn't like to replace the water that evaporated. Like, we saw that at the little pond by the funeral home. Speaking of, there that is. That looks so nice from here. I'm very proud of that. Maybe I should start doing more building. The series has taught me that I'm not completely asset building. Completely horrid. Need to cut back on the swears. Not a huge deal. It's fine. Funeral home is great. I love the bit that someone's phone died and that prompted this entire build. We need more stuff like that. It's got a story behind it, chat. It has an entire tale. I was on a call with a friend, and that friend was on call on their phone. And we were having such a good time, but then their phone died, and they weren't able to show up for the rest of the stream. And now their phone can rest in peace. Can you all stop drowning while I'm trying to do a retelling? We need more death on stream? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Not you people! Jesus. I can't hear my own thoughts over over and over and over again. Can't focus. The sounds. They're drowning in what? Drowning in water. Water. I hate water. Water. I drowned in water once. No. 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 We're not doing this. We are not doing this. We are going to continue to place what we are placing. I'm clipping those sound effects and making a Phantasap Hurt soundboard resource pack. I spent an hour in modded 1.7.10 finding service quartz just for a quest. RIP. But also modded 1.7.10 though. Kinda based, kinda based. Also, that's like so weird. Like, if you time it just right, you break the block while placing it on top. Like, what's the timing on that, and does that have any weird effects? Like, or is it because I'm placing it next to something, perhaps? Would it work if I, like, tried to place it on an empty spot? Hold up. Time for weird interactions with Phantasap. Like, look at that. If there's not air next to it, it'll put water down. And if whatever was there won't put water down. Like, you can just have the spawner block be there. And it's jank as hell. Regardless, let's go ahead, empty out a spot. Or no, we don't even need to. What's the timing on this? It might be because there's a thing next to it that it even allowed that. Oh, I heard it. I heard it break. Yeah. That's so weird. I don't think there's any practical effects to that, but that's a silly, goofy little feature. You have an instant break thing in survival. You place it down. I wonder if that still works. Well, no, because you can't... Well, I guess if you had used the offhand, maybe. You might be able to time it like that. That's weird. Hold a block in the offhand, have, like, haste 2, and an efficiency 5 pickaxe, or, like, an efficiency 5 shovel and some sand. Place something on top of it with the offhand in the moment that you break it. I guess that might work, yeah. Well, that wouldn't have any practical effect, I guess. Maybe some really niche parkour strat. Maybe an escape room? Minecraft in-dev escape room? Where one of the pieces of tech is you gotta go ahead and like break the block, place something on top of it, and then jump off of it from there. There's some weird thing like that. I don't think there's any market whatsoever for random Minecraft in-dev maps in the year of 2023. But why not make something like that? Just find a bunch of niche Minecraft in-dev texts at the latest version of it, and then be like, alright, your mission, leave, good luck. Maybe have like a Google Doc or a Notepad file with it. Because signs don't get added for a while. That's one of the issues, right? You're vibing to stream music? Indeed. I'm quite happy with the streaming playlist I have. It's not the Minecraft music, right? We can't have that until Notch gets his shit together. But until then, we just have a nice, chill little stream playlist to vibe to. I can't believe that he managed to break the music engine at the same time that he broke the 3D models. And I don't care if the 3D models were on purpose for the sake of testing. The music should be able to play at random. It was able to play at random in the past. It can't now, and I'm very sad. I'm a sad individual now. How does this make you feel? Makes me feel sad. Still, just having this on loop is quite pleasant. Need to find more things to put in it. Just more peaceful gaming songs that isn't Animal Crossing, because come on. Everyone and their mother, everyone and their grandmother uses the Animal Crossing stream playlist. It's overdone. And you may be saying, well, Phantasap, you're mostly using Pokemon music for your streaming playlist, aren't you full of shit? So let's see, if we keep on going this way, we'll get to that tower over the edge fairly soon. Then we'll have to figure out... We're essentially gonna be stuck playing the dropper over here. Like, there's no way about it. We are gonna be stuck playing the dropper, trying to get ourselves to land in these little pockets of Wota. So we'll have to roll with it. Save before any given jump, and then make sure that we don't lose our kneecaps on the way down. Because contrary to popular belief, kneecaps are relatively important. Please leave. Thank you. I'm surprised that that was that easy. Normally they put up a fight. You think you'll ever catch up to release? One day. I'm sure one day it will happen. But, well, I don't know, right? I think at a certain version, we'll get to the point where there's so much that we can do in any one version, and so much that we'll want to do. And considering that this is a weekly thing with the plans for some middle of the week ones to start happening, but we'll see what my schedule is on that. I'm not dedicated to getting those ones done. That is simply a if I feel like it and if I have the time basis. But with the speed that updates come out in the current day, I'm not sure. We're counting every single snapshot as its own update for the sake of doing this, right? And so, even if we get, like, we're gonna get up to release easy, and we'll be in there for a while, there are certain versions that will have, like, exploits that we can only do for so long on there. And so we'll be having things similar to the towers, like we're building all this so we can dupe a bunch of material and have that for the entire rest of our future, right? Like, there are things like this. Then there's also things like the journey to the Nether Firelands. Like, that's gonna keep us in beta 1.7 for quite some time. And then shortly after the journey to the Farlands, part of me's been thinking on the way back I might just let it generate Sky Dimension chunks. Or something like that. Like, we'll see how to go about that, but there's an exploit you can do to have it generate Sky Dimension in the overworld. I want that to be a common terrain feature, especially once, like, biomes start getting shifted because of the updates, because I want to say that's a thing that can happen. Like, having a bunch of having a bunch of the Sky Dimension chunks just with their own biomes, given time, that'll be sick. That'll be so cool. So, like, I don't know. Maybe we'll catch up one day? There's also the Education editions, the April Fool's editions, like, the combat tests. Your world's going to mutate so much you have no idea. It's gonna be so cool. Make a biome archipelago as a base? Perhaps. We're gonna save. Save real quick. Every time I want to save, I have to go into here. Without fail. Open. Okay. So now we're good to go ahead and start attempting to place down all these towers. Now, how well is this going to go? Not entirely certain. Hopefully we don't break our kneecaps on the way down instantaneously, but let's see if we can't do this relatively safely. There's also the issue on this one of we did not have enough wood blocks to get up here. It looked like 24 might be enough. It wasn't. So since we saved down there already and we didn't have enough wood blocks, I don't care if I die. This is just a test of, like... Yeah, that's gonna be a tight fall. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. There's gotta be a better way to go about that, right? Open. Let's see. I know that there's gonna be... that thing up here. Let's go up to the top, right? Head up to the very top of our little... our currently completed tower. Right, this is our example for the whole world to look at in awe. Ow. I need to be careful about that. If I fall, I need to, like, make sure that I'm able to get to the corner. Right, I can't be too reckless. This tower is an OSHA violation and a half. Regardless. One block from the top, we have this little railing. And this is gonna essentially just go the whole way around, right? Just given the nature of this. We could also just work on one of the walls. We could start work on the walls. That might be the play, actually. And that way we can just use the wall to walk all the way back to the one at the very end. Where we do currently have a stairway. Okay. Like, we can go ahead, come up this way, and just finish our stairs. And that way we can walk down every time, right? And not have to worry about breaking our kneecaps. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. We have to be, like, a little bit careful about this. Crouching is not in the game. And I am forever going to be ever so mildly sad about that. Crouching is such a good thing. There are so many features in dev, right, that are like... you don't realize how essential they are until you're tossed into, what is it, like 14 years into the past, and told, good luck. You're gonna need it. Ow. Case in point. Case in point. Okay. How's the process on the laptop going, by the way, Kiz? That going good? That going good? Ow. There we go. These towers are... Ow. Also quite nice, just as, like, a viewpoint. I was trying to get a better view from where I was standing. Didn't go so great. These things are a safety hazard. Like, this is just a nice view of the whole world. Microsoft Office is giving you a headache. I feel you. Pixel art building on Turtle is a pain. Yeah, at least on Turtle you don't have to worry about fall damage. It's gonna change soonish, I would think. It just hit, what, 0.30 as of today? Ow. As of today? 0.31's next. That's in dev. Now, I don't know if people have modded multiplayer into all the versions of in dev. So, we'll see how that's going. It might just go like a solid year or so without having multiplayer because it's not a thing. But we'll see. Crouching being non-existent does pain. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. I will not attempt to argue with you on that one, Chief. I wonder if it'd be possible to, like, cheat death by just spamming apple once you're about to hit the ground. Hold up. This is a sufficiently old version of the game. Maybe we can go ahead and find some undiscovered jank. Or rediscover some jank. Who knows? Save. We have plenty of apples. Nope. Doesn't work like that. Or maybe I wasn't clicking fast enough. Who knows? I wonder if you, like, ate an apple on the frame that you die, would you just not? Right? That's what I'm thinking. And the answer to that is probably no. That's just not how it works. You are an idiot for jumping off of a building. And I'm not gonna disagree with that. Not gonna disagree with that. I need to see just where that ends up. Right? If I'm not gonna use those side ones just yet. There's not like there's not a wall that I can use to align myself. So I need to be careful about it. Alright, head back up here. This is gonna be so laggy at some point in the future. Hell, it might be laggy right now. But, I don't know. We'll see. If I have to do something about it, I will. So yeah, this is supposed to just go to, like, right in front of it. Leaves the thing up right there. And then both of those blocks are the same level. Okay. We're gonna do something incredibly stupid. And we're probably gonna die for it. So we're gonna save. Launcher. Beta. Wander. Okay. We're gonna see if we can't jump over to there. Okay, we lived. Good. That wasn't that bad. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. We can live. We're not complete and utter fools. Isn't that swell? And... I guess they're both just like that. That makes the most sense to me. They'd both be like that so that you can have the slabs right there. Okay. So now we have a stairway down, right? Now we have a safe way to get off of this terrifying structure. This terrifying, terrifying structure. If we go ahead, save the game. Not backups. Normal thing. There we go. Like, from here? Almost. Yeah, that's just not going to be a reliable way until we get the walls done, so that's what we're going to have to start doing. Also, important to note is that we are still losing air. I don't know if that's a thing in the modern game, where if you die underwater of fall damage, you just keep losing air. We're not drowning. That's impressive. Okay. Load level. Load file. And... don't think so? I don't know. It's kind of funny. Thought it was worth pointing out. I am drowning. This is a terrible day. I saw the drowning particles. No, same. That's what I was pointing out. I don't know if that's something that still happens. Okay. Like, we were already dead. That was the thing. That's such, like, a jank little jump. We could do that, right? We could just get to be... okay, that was almost bad. We could just get to be really good at the dropper, but... no. No, we're not doing that. Now, if I go in here, right... woo, tomorrow I get to take my brother out trick-or-treating in hour 45 minutes, 4 suburbs. Good luck. Good luck, you poor soul. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and grab the cobble thing. We have cobble. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do instead of that. Alright, yeah, that's, just messing around with that. That is definitely an understack right now. This is the cobble one. We don't need that, we have it. We have cobble, we have wood. We need more of both. So let's go ahead and get some TNT. We have a bunch just over by the snowman. We also need to do something about that creeper. We could go ahead, I think I'm gonna finish it, but then bury it. Or at least, like, from the, like, midway down. So it's just sticking out of the ground. That might be fun. What we should also do at some point is, like, work on the house a bit. We'll see. Regardless, let's go ahead and come to our little war zone that we have going on over here. And place that there. That there. Wood. Stone. Anything else? Torches? Torches. Are you an understack? You are. Lovely. We don't really need these understacked flowers right now. I'm sure that those were probably our only ones. Those were probably our only ones. I'm gonna... okay, it looks like we managed to break the rows. Rip. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. In fact, we'll toss that. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and go through every one of the chests in each one of the towers, figure out what blocks are missing, and fix that at some point. It's fine. Not a huge deal as of current. We have glass. We have torch. We have slab. A chest understack wouldn't hurt. And then past that, planks we'll need. Anything else? Stone wouldn't hurt to have. So we'll go ahead and take that. We don't need all these leaves. Get rid of them. And... wanna say that's it. Wanna say that's everything. Those are all the blocks that are used in the tower. So let's go ahead, move these all to the side. So that becomes very, very clear what we do and don't need. Okay. And then logs. Okay. We're good. Now we go ahead. Didn't mean to hit you. My bad. Alright. I forgot to understack that stone. It's fine. But yeah, all those are just gonna go into the ones up top. That's good. I do need to understack the stone, but it's not a huge deal. But I may as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix that. I don't need these leaves. I can't just control-click to get rid of them all at once. This is a sad day. Very sad, very sad. I'm crying. You can hear it in my voice. You can hear the tears running down my face. Okay. Take that. We're going to blow up an innocent man today. No, you get back there. Boom! Haha, that was timed wonderfully. Alright. Also, it's blowing up stone again. I don't know how to feel about that. I thought that wasn't a thing. I thought they changed it. I didn't know they immediately changed it back. I also don't like that the power strip is right there. Why are you dangling? What is your malfunction? What is wrong with you? Who hurt you at a young age? Okay. Why is my controller right there? I don't need it. Move that. Move that. And we're good. We've gotten everything we need. My phone has made a noise. Why are you like this? It is 11 minutes! I planned for a time. I'm like, yo, my food's gonna come in at this time. And they're like, yeah, we're done 10 minutes early. Stop what you're doing. Ding dong, your opinion is wrong. Okay. Save game, save file. I'm gonna put it back onto the starting soon screen. Eventually I'll go ahead and set up a proper be right back screen once again. I have one, I don't like it. I've outgrown it. I'm a changed individual. Regardless. Save game. And I'll be right back. With food. Okay. Alright, headphones are on. Hello, I am back, and I have hot chicken wings. Let me just dig out of here real quick before I switch back to the game itself. Stand on top of a tree with a pretty looking view, and then switch over to that while I eat, because, frankly, I'm not going to be moving around while I have a bunch of chicken wings in front of me. My hands are going to be far too messy for that. Let's see. This thing is flooded. Like, this thing is flooded with the sauce. Absolutely bombarded. Like, if this thing gets hit in the slightly incorrect way, it will make a mess. Let me toss this napkin. I wiped some of the excess off the lid. I almost knocked over my water bottle. I'm gonna commit a great crime. You laughing at me?
No.
Jesus. Okay. I come back, the music stopped, I'm crying. Okay. Kiss, now would be a lovely moment for Microsoft Office to be done so you could join call. I have to just awkwardly stand here and eat chicken wings and not comment on what I'm doing, because all I'm doing is eating chicken wings. Mm. That one was fairly clean. I have 1 moment to check things. Why are you watching my stream while you're in the bathroom? Sir. BRB have to take meds and want to look for a snack? Fair. That's what these wings are. They're a snack, they're a distraction from the pains of life and from the pains of everything else. That's where it was coming from. Sauce was getting up to like this little, like where the cardboard box connects the top to the bottom, because it's like a little carton. It was leaking out of there. I was wondering why the box was messy. I understand now. There was nothing I could ever have done. Until now. Until this very moment. Which is going to... Gotta look at block game at all times. Impossible. Okay. Sit back down. The chicken wing box is significantly less of a threat to myself and everyone around me. But I'm still gonna eat it. You know, given that the box is covered in the sauce, and this is an intrusive thought speaking, wonder how the box would taste. Like, it has all the chicken wing sauce. I want to say cardboard's edible. I'm not gonna fucking try it, but... Intrusive thoughts with Phantazap. How does the chicken wing cardboard box taste? What do you all think? What's the thoughts in the chat? What are the ideas? Kiss, I'm sorry. These are the things that go through my mind. I am a growing individual. If I want to eat the chicken box, let me do it. Let me have this. Tastes like cardboard. Just probably spicy cardboard. These are hot wings. That's my guess. Like cardboard and bad decisions. Cardboard and the Darwin effect taking place. Darwinism is a college student with a box of chicken wings. Hold on. I need to remember the word. Chat, I've had a revolution. I can eat wings with a fork. I don't need hands. This day is revolutionary for the entire community. I can use my keyboard, I can use my mouse, and I don't have to worry about making a mess. Can't eat the box with a fork, though. That's a bit of a downside. We do what we can, though. Okay. Now, let's think here. Each one of these segments is literally the exact same. I can just bring this wall all the way down there, realistically, and be fine. I think. I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? It's gotta be... No. Okay. My arms are at risk, though, if I try to play while eating, because they can touch the wings. Okay. Go ahead and set a couple there. Actually, no, I don't have to worry about picking those back up. I'm good to place as many as I want. Let's go ahead and gather like a couple stacks of these. Honestly, I'm trying to multitask on these towers. I really don't need to. I can just do one at a time. And I think for my own sanity, that's going to be the best course of action. Okay. And we can just start going around in circles. Back I have coffee and a banana sandwich. That sounds wonderful. Banana and peanut butter? Ow. This is what I get for thinking about food while actively eating food and playing a game. Get fall damage. Ow. This is a dangerous game I'm playing. Just banana? Unfortunate, unfortunate. Banana and peanut butter? A wonderful combination. Would recommend. Ow. Okay. I am going to hurt myself and something around me. Not sure what yet. Blah. Oh my god. What is my malfunction? It's the chicken wings. The chicken wings are the malfunction. I am scared of my arm touching the box, and it is messing up my stance, and it is causing me to not hit the spacebar properly. I shouldn't have to deal with these problems. Why must good things come with so much pain and suffering attached? Curb, you don't understand. I'm a college student. There is no over a bit. There is desk, and there is, next to desk, empty void where bed is hovering over. There is not an over a bit I have access to. Like, I am stuck. I'm stuck here. This is my fate. And I have to deal with it. I have to deal with the fact that I purchased these wings, and as such, they are my problem. My problem alone. A relatively tasty problem, but a problem nonetheless. Alright. We might be able to just go ahead and make all these pillars around every single one of the central ones. That shouldn't be too difficult to pull off. Gone ahead and gave ourselves what? We have enough space. We don't need those saplings. We can go ahead. We're not going to need the shovel out. And we're not going to need the pickaxe out. We're working with logs exclusively right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill in our entire frickin' inventory. Discord. Ayo. Hello, 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 hello. How you doing, kids? It really has. I'm struggling. These hot wings, they're not spicy. Okay. That's a lie. For your average American, I'm sure they're spicy. They're not spicy, they are messy, and they are causing me mental discord of just trying to not have my arm touch them while using my laptop. I don't know what to do. This is more of a snack. Yeah. So, like, chicken wings in America, usually you get them just doused in, like, some sort of sauce. Be it, like, honey barbecue or garlic, parmesan. Or in this case, it's just like some spicy sauce. Lukewarm sauce. It's a sauce. But they're messy because there's so much sauce. There's so much of it. They're drowning in it. The wings, these poor things, they're lung legs, their legs in their lungs, and wait, whatever the direction's supposed to be. They're not having a good day. They're really not feeling it. Their pores are filling. Indeed, indeed. One of these days I want to go ahead and just, because there's two options with the little wing place, right? Like, you can get, like, aside from just the different sauces, there's the choice between, quote, traditional wings, that's wings with the bones still in it, and boneless wings, which is, I don't think they're actually wings, they're just Chicken Nugget Deluxe Edition. Oh no, yeah, normally I get boneless, but, what I'm thinking, next time I might just get the traditional wings without sauce, And just treat it like I'm having fucking KFC. You wouldn't know what a KFC is, would you? You have Kentucky Fried Chicken in Australia. You're Australian, right? Oh, I'm getting my countries wrong. Which one were you again? Portuguese. Yeah, you would have a KFC. I've seen the Spanish Twitter account for KFC. But I think just getting, like, sauceless, boned wings from there, and just treating it like I'm having a fried chicken dinner, would be lovely. But yeah, right now we're working just on the wooden posts for the towers. And it's been going... It's been going. I need to not... One day. We have one tower done. It looks, like, half decent, is the thing. You're just... Yeah. 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 Alright, so I don't actually need to bring... I say that. I don't need to bring the middle ones up. I do need to bring the corner ones up to the full height. The middle ones, they don't actually reach that point. I just get a block beneath it. Okay. Let's go ahead, hop to the center, and save the game. Jesus. Like, it's terrifying to think I can slip up at any moment and just lose so much progress because autosaving is not real. If I go to the page on the wiki and look up saving, or just save, no? Autosave? Saving? I'm trying to see... World. If I look up world, there we go. Is there a history page? When was autosaving added to Minecraft? Alright. When was autosaving added to Minecraft? I need to see when I need to look forward to that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Nice. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna toss the wing bots. And also wipe the fork down. I need to wash it sometime after stream. Adding this to a collection of dirty dishes. Okay. a cleaning session after. Alright, headphones, back on. Hi, I'm back. Okay. That's me, I'm back. I know that guy. So since we've already saved, let's go ahead and see if we can't just... Yeah, that's too dangerous of a jump, just trying to get into the water. It will cost us our lives the vast majority of the time. Okay. Good to know. Glad to hear it. Not the backups. Go back to Betacraft. Open. Okay. Now that the wings are gone, I can go ahead and, like, shift the desk a bit. Okay, we're good. We're big chillin'. So let's go back down to the bottom and just see from here what it looks like having these pillars done, just from the outside. This whole laptop's getting hot. Hold up. Lucas, do you mind if I open the window? Like the... Okay. Okay. Let me mute this. Let me mute OBS for a moment. This is gonna be a lot of uncomfortable noises. Also, I forgot to unmute you in Discord. Sorry, kids.
It's fine.
Alright, we are back to being unmuted. This is a wonderful day. Say hi to the chat, kids, now that they can actually hear you.
Hey everybody. It's me.
It's a him. It's a kiz. Look at that. Love that. It looks like I want to cry myself to sleep. Okay.
You should not be saying this.
What?
If you say that to a building like this, you're not gonna last in the Fartland.
No, I'm saying that to the empty husk. Like, it just looks scary. Like, the pillars of it.
It does look ominous. I'll give you that.
Corpse of a building. Is it smart to, instead of going home and getting changed into costumes tomorrow, just go to the mall instead of 4:15, get changed there instead? Do whatever you want, mate. Whatever you think will be easiest. I don't have a big frame of reference. Not gone trick-or-treating in years. Alright. Do that. But yeah, kids, you don't have to worry about me lasting through the Farlands. I can make it.
Alright. Just saying that nobody's done it before for a reason.
No one's done it before for a reason. That just makes me a masochist.
Alright. I believe in you.
I do... too. But no, I'm sure I'll be able to pull it off. Did I? I've loaded the save. No, that'd make sense. Okay. Yeah. Gonna have to get a new wood understack. Alright. Ow. Okay. But the reason I've started on this part is because ow. I didn't take any damage from that. I got the hurt noise. Okay. Regardless. This does work the way I think it does. Right? Yeah. And that just wraps around. So this will basically be my bridge into starting all the other pillars. These little trims.
I like that. It adds depth to the whole thing.
Yeah. Costs me a metric ton in logs. It's also a testament to what I can do now that I have access to duplication.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't get logs normally.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, once you have the ability to grow saplings and get logs,
then I'm gonna make an obligatorily large tree farm. Don't worry.
So you're not gonna use the dupe wood?
Not normally, I don't think, no. If I have an okay, right? I want to make all these duplicated item towers just to say that I've done it. The amount of things that I'll actually be pulling from this will realistically be... It'll be if I need, like, say, some wood for something, but it's also, like... Okay, no. I'll use what I've duped, right? It's the restocking of it. I'm gonna do it legitimately when means present itself later down the line, right?
Okay.
Yeah. That's my main thing. I'm not incredibly honor-bound, but I have some standards. Few and far between.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this around this way. And then get these in-between ones. Ow. Kiz, you mind keeping chat entertained? I need to go use the restroom real quick.
Sure. Alright. Alright. How's Chet doing tonight? Yeah, Curve, I figured. You spent 99% of your mod pack mining? Hey, I'll tell you something. I have a beta 1.7.3 world where my only purpose is to exclusively mine. Why, you might be asking? Well, it's because I find it therapeutic. It's so rewarding to me, exploring beta 1.7.3 caves and just mining anything. Mining everything, every ore that I see. I just mine it and I keep it, and I fight the zombies and the skeletons and the creepers that show up. And once my inventory is full, I go back to the surface, I smelt my stuff, I store everything into my chests, and I go back down. And I don't know, it's just such a rewarding feeling to me. Just, I can just put some music in the background or a video on my second monitor. I can just go mining, and it feels so good to do that for so long. I have on that world, I have 24 hours of just straight mining. I've accumulated I think it's 4.5 stacks of iron blocks, which I'm pretty proud of. My goal is to get a whole chests and chests full of them. I have almost two double chests worth of coal. I have one double chest worth of redstone. I got a stack of diamonds. I got a bunch of good stuff. I'm never gonna use it all for anything. I just enjoy the process of mining, exploring all the caves, lighting everything up. The challenge now is honestly finding caves to explore, because I've explored pretty much all of the ones near my base. So now I gotta go pretty far to find new caves, but that's alright. Kinda gives me an excuse to explore the overworld as well. I really enjoy mining in beta 1.7.3. It's if I got nothing else to do, and I just need some time to relax, that's what I do. I boot up the world and I start mining. It feels great. It's awesome. It's certainly harder and more rewarding than modern 1.20. Yes, I agree. It's not that I'm shitting on mining in 1.20. It's just that it's such a big difference from one to the other. Because one
That's what
focuses.
I'm saying! What are we on about?
I'm talking about my beta 1.7.3 mining world
Oh.
that I just boot up whenever I have nothing else to do and I want to relax.
Yeah.
I just go into my 1.7.3 world and I just mine. That's all I do in that world.
Huh. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm chat to VH, honestly, fair enough, certainly. Okay. I'm caught up. So chat, how entertaining was Kiz? Ow. I hate stubbing my toe. It is a horrendous feeling, and it is an unavoidable one. One could say, well, Phantazap, you should just pay more attention to your surroundings. No, shut up, be quiet. Anyway. Essentially, I'm gonna work on this bottom trim for all of these, and then that way I can just go ahead and access the pillars for all of these and just have a place to start building them off of. I think that's gonna be the plan. So we started that one. Alright. Also, a new... what's it called? A new Hell of a Boss came out today. So that was fun to watch. It's quite happy. Pix has gotten me into that as of recent. Let's see. I'm an idiot. Break that. Okay. So what are you currently up to, Kiz?
I just give my friend a game, that's it. That's all
Fair.
I'm done.
The panic in your voice upon being asked this question.
Yes.
Music
Indeed.
to my ears. Dang it. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay. Let's get that place there. Have everything be nice and even with each other. Now we can go ahead and merge all those stacks to the best of our abilities.
You know what I'm really excited for?
What?
Flint and steel smelting.
That's in the game.
That's already in? I thought it would be
That was added
the-
with... That was added as of, I want to say, this update. I have a flint and steel on me. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a piece of ore. I want to say there's some iron in that mountain over there. Can't be asked to go ahead and dupe some stuff. It's already looking like even more intimidating, because it's starting to look more like a wall, just having it be a bit thicker. Less like a tower. This looks like it's the outline for some sort of wall. Realistically, I could add, like, connection points, like bridges between all of them. I'll consider that. But for now, let's grab this. And toss you into the fire. Look at that. Beautiful. 3 whole iron ingots, and they're all for me. It's like my birthday. Isn't this lovely?
That's such a cool mechanic, though.
I like it quite a bit.
Like,
I
it
feel
forces
like
you
that's,
to interact with the world instead of a GUI, which I appreciate.
Should be a Minecraft VR clone mechanic. I'm not talking about you, Danger Zone, get out of here. Anyways. I'm just saying, I have my VR headset, like, fully up and running, like, up and functional. Now. There's a non-zero chance I may be able to get away with doing a VR stream.
Yo, VR Wonder stream.
Oh god, no. Okay, have people created Minecraft VR compatible, like, have people made mods to add Minecraft VR this
Look.
far back?
Here's how you gotta do it.
Okay, I'm listening.
So, there's this mod called Via Back, I think, or Via
What?
Version or something.
Okay.
And that mod allows you to join different versions of the game using the most recent version, so 1.20 in this case.
Okay.
So from 1.20, you can join a classic server.
Okay.
So what you gotta do is you install the VR mod in 1.20, and you also install Via Version to classic, but you need to be in the classic server.
So I have to, like, set up a local host server.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you join the world in 1.20, and then you're playing in your classic or in server
Huh.
with VR.
Okay. Now, I don't know
So,
if it works
you
quite
need a
like that, because I want to say Vivecraft to just change some of the features. Just like...
Yeah, like Ryan, Crumbled Ham has done it. Like he has joined Turtle SMP from 1.20.
Noted.
So,
I will look into that at a later date.
so there's no non-zero chance you may be able to play Wander in VR.
It sounds like it'd be a terrifying experience.
Mm-hmm. Probably not.
I'm just
the best
minding my own business,
compatibility-wise.
running around in VR, and then I see Black Steve.
I don't know if that's gonna be a feature in 1.20.
Oh no. Yeah, I guess that would break things going back this far, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, regardless, it's not something that matters too much. I'm mainly thinking, like... Yeah, probably... blah 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 blah. Probably some Minecraft streams, Skyrim VR. That's gonna be one that'll be fun. Like, modded Skyrim VR. That'll be a entertaining stream.
Mm-hmm.
Beat Saber, Deasim. Just stuff like that, probably. We'll see. Honestly, after I'm done streaming, I might... I might mess around with that a little bit more. Do some goofing, do some toying. Alright. So this is going good so far. I'm gonna fill in these cracks in the ground. I don't like them. There we go. Put some of these ones over here as well. And this doesn't matter quite as much, but I am gonna get the... Let's get the edge, just so I have a way to crawl out, and then you can go ahead and start filling in these sides. Okay. Get these. Fill in there. Everything from that point on is now just simple. I can walk out of without any issue. Okay. We're out of dirt. At least in our inventory. That's fine. I'm gonna come over this way, and I'm gonna do what I've been doing on this side over here. I'm thinking of doing some bridge points between these, but I'm thinking of how I'd have to go about that. Right? I can make every... Let's see, if I break that... Ow. Then yeah, I could have a door there. Or a doorway. For lack of doors. Right? I would just have to have a way to get to it. Which, to be fair, I say that might not be too difficult. It feels like it's gonna be that difficult.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, okay. There's gotta be a way to make this work. I want to get rid of the torch. Opinions on what's the best Tinker modifiers? I've not messed around with the Tinker's Construct mod. Something I've meant to, but I've not gotten around to it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower each one of these down. Each one of these torches down by 1. And that way we can go ahead and do proper work with the things. And these ones don't really have a reason to be in the bottom one. So, yeah, let's not mess with those ones. I prefer them being centered than them all being even with each other. So, it's fine. Trying to think. Can do like a glass floor. Which, if I do that, then I am gonna wanna have all those be on the same level. 'Cause then, right, I can go ahead, grab some glass. That should be enough to work with. And then do that. And because of how this is, then I can just, like, reach any from the floor, right? Like, I can hit all these chests just fine. I can come up here. And now do that. Now I have access to the other ones. Okay. That's good. I like that. Now, as far as this is concerned, I can just hop across. It doesn't have to be properly bridged, I don't think. I don't think that matters too much. Now, if I go ahead... No, okay, I can't place them on the floor. Torch mechanics are jank in this. I will never fully comprehend any of the features in this game. But, that's fine. We're probably gonna go for another 48 minutes, 47 minutes now, to the hour. That's the plan. Okay. Let's go ahead, give ourselves enough torches to work with. Down here as well. That ought to be good. What the hell? Wait. Meh. Okay. Hold up. Is this... actually connected to the glass? No. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What's your malfunction? That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Hold up. We're gonna have to make a shrine. We're gonna have to make a shrine, chat. Drop all plans. We're making a torch shrine. These are not getting block updated. They're not plants. They don't care about that kind of thing. We're gonna go ahead and build a shrine. Where do we build the shrine? That's the question. Get out of my way. The weird jank features in this video game. I swear. I guess next to the snowman? Next to the snowman seems fun. Alright. Oh, we're gonna need to make this one bigger. Alright. Put these here. Okay. We are going to make a floating torch shrine. Ow. Because, frankly, what else do we have to do with our lives? Kiz is gonna come back and be like, Zap, I thought you said we were working on the towers today. And he'd be correct, I am doing that. But sometimes you just need to stop what you're doing and focus on what's important in life. Floating torch shrine. Okay.
Zep, I thought we were working on the towers today.
God damn it. Okay. We need to do this, Kiz. A shrine dedicated to a floating torch. Like, come on.
You found a
You
floating
can't-
torch?
I've created a floating torch.
Wait. What?
It's very simple. It is astonishingly simple. So, torches, right? You can place them on the sides of stuff. When you break it, it does that. And it doesn't update. But also, I discovered it first because when you try to place a torch on the side of glass, it lets you place the block, but it won't attach to the glass because it's transparent.
Is this a known feature?
Probably?
I don't
I
remember
wouldn't know.
seeing anything about this.
That's...
So can you do like a wall variant of the torch?
Elaborate. If you're asking can I place torches on top of torches, I can do this. Place one beneath it.
Oh my god.
I'm just not gonna mess with that right now. If someone ever questions why it looks like that, then I'll just break that at that point and be like, oh, would you look at the time? Actually, no. No, that gets to stay. That mess right there, that's a landmark now. I don't care if it's ugly. Who ping? Why ping? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet
okay.
Discord.
It is
What
known.
happened? Yeah, I figured it
just-
was.
It just doesn't have a dedicated page.
It makes sense that it wouldn't. It's not something too crazy.
But it is on the end of page.
Alright.
Apparently they're deleted in beta 1.7.
Like, they just stop being there?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
the feature stops working?
I think they're removed in there.
That is terrible. Where's my water bottle? How did it... I'm having a night. How's your Bloons tower defensing going, Lucas?
Good.
9. Alright, I'm back. Yeah?
Torches touching water only get deleted in 1.13.
Torches touching water.
Yes.
Elaborate. As in, like, buried in water, basically?
Yeah, I think so.
Noted. We'll toss a couple in the pond over there later. Just for the fun of it. Okay. But regardless, we are working on the towers still, Kiz, and I've made another adjustment to the structure of these.
Okay.
So now on the inside, you'll see that we have a glass floor on different levels of it. So that way I can go from one tower to another, basically. Like, this is so I can have, like, doorways in here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's now a feature of the place, which is quite nice. That's gonna help me just working on the building of all these as well. Because now I can just run up here. And I can access the chests easier too, which is convenient. But now I'm over here. Or I can waltz on this way. And can just do a little hop. Once I want to get to the other side, and there's, you know, another side to get to. Okay. But yeah. That's the progress we've made. And that's like why the floating torch shrine got created. Because I just came across that while working on this. Alright. Look at all these chests. This is gonna be so just completely stuffed. I know that this isn't like a ton of chests by like community standards, but still. I love as well, like, this is a concept I've been seeing recently, because you've seen the crafter, right? I don't know, I don't
Yes.
think you weren't in the stream whenever the Minecraft Live was happening. Yeah, no. I was thinking of something else. But the crafter got revealed during the live, beautiful feature. And I like how a lot of people's first thoughts for that is like, we're gonna make creative mode in survival. We're gonna have a system where you just push a button and it pulls from like chests full of resources to craft whatever item you need and however much you need of it. Like, people are already starting work on like making that sort of system.
I mean, essentially, the crafter allows you to have like a storage system that can give you any item in the game.
Yeah, like you don't
have
need
the
to
resources for it.
You don't need to have storage chests for like every individual, say like redstone component now. You can just go ahead and like press the buttons needed to craft it.
Yeah,
and
you need a crafter for
there you
that.
go.
You need storage for it.
You can just store the base resources in theory,
Mm-hmm.
and just have like one system potentially for every item in the game.
So essentially, you have an input of raw resources and an output of whatever items you want.
Yeah, and that's gonna be so cool, right? Like, with the copper bulbs existing as well, that's gonna help that a lot.
That's like a flip-flop in a single block.
Yeah. It's gonna
That's
help
gonna
for like
change
computery
redstone.
stuff quite significantly.
Make them more compact and shit.
Yeah. It's also essentially like a memory block. Like, you have your 1, 0, you take a pulse and it remembers that it had a pulse.
Yeah.
Which is the entire point of a T flip-flop, but now it's compact, so like, beautiful. Actually beautiful.
I feel like they did a really good job with the new copper blocks. I feel
Yeah.
like they're very well thought out.
Gotta love the copper grate being an April Fool's feature becoming real in the year 2023.
Yes. That actually is very... It's pertaining to the server I have. That you apparently
Yeah, because you have
forgot I have.
I forgot you had the moon one. I remember it now.
Yes, so my server has a custom mod that adds the moon back from the April Fool's snapshot.
Yeah.
And the guy that's developing it, he's looking into bringing the moon rovers back.
Yeah.
So like the full functionality, and instead of
Okay.
having the copper grates be just the normal copper block, which was what we were gonna plan on doing. We're just gonna use the new copper block just came out instead.
Yeah.
Which
It's 2023 and we're getting an April Fool's feature. Actually lovely.
Yep. I mean, the first major April Fool's update 2.0, a lot of those features are now in the game.
Yeah. It's just
Like
not
the
something that, like,
whole
I
block,
expected to happen too much.
tinted glass.
Let's see. Okay. So yeah, now I have the glass floor for all these. This will make accessing, like, any batch of chests easier as well. Maybe one day this will just become a general storage unit, right? And stop being, like, each individual tower gets one particular type of item.
Maybe you add crafters to these structures.
No. 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 Let's see. Have you watched, what's it, Hell of a Boss, Kiz?
I have not.
Damn. Skill issue.
Crumble
Let's see.
Ham and...
Get out of my house!
Want me to watch it?
I like it. It's pretty good. Okay. All these people just think they can live in my towers rent-free. Pay me rent, you assholes. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to swear as much. You big meanies. So mean. I'm crying. You hurt my fifis. Kiz, my fifis have been hurt. Can you help?
Yeah. I can give you some encouraging words.
Alright, let's hear your encouraging words, Kiz. Encouraging
suck up.
words of encourage. I see. Okay. Alright.
I'm sorry, that was uncalled for.
No, it was funny. There's a difference. Also, you're banned from showing up on the rest of my streams.
Okay. See you guys later.
Bruh. Gotta get to the log.
His mysteriously never showed up on the Phantasap community.
Wait, did I... I broke my plank understack as well. Rip. Okay. There's only so much you can do in that regard. I'm trying to think. Put that there. Okay. I need to go get another piece of TNT and get a new log and plank understack. I guess it makes sense that it would have broken. I'd broken a lot of logs while doing that, and I didn't stop to think for a second of the consequences of my actions. I hate the consequences of my actions. Ow. Okay. It's starting to look like a wall, just the base of it, like with the trims all connecting to each other. That's basically because it is. Like, the trim's connected, they're just gonna have, like, tiny windowed segments, essentially. But I can treat that like a massive wall. Let's see.
I love
Like
that the
that.
lava's so close to the snow, man.
The lava? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just overlooking that pool of me screwing around with the lava spawner block, day one of it being a thing. Alright. Let's go ahead, place that there. That is an understack, okay.
If you place another stacked block on the floor, does it just get rid of all of it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Alright. Got all those. Let's head back this way. Okay. Unironically, I am kind of proud of, like, the progress I've been making on them. On the towers.
I bet they're
Not
gonna
anything
look
too
gorgeous.
crazy. They're not gonna look gorgeous, but they're gonna look intimidating, and they're gonna be very functional. And that's kind of what I'm going for with them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This is why we can't have nice things. Water mechanics and in-dev boys.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if that will just drain down into there. Alright, that one did. Okay. That works, actually.
What
That'll
he
get the
did
job
is just so
done.
scary.
Yeah. It takes a bit to pick up, from what I can tell. Like, it takes a little bit to, like, reach that exponential speed.
Mm-hmm.
And with where I did it, I don't think it would have gotten too out of hand. It probably would have, like, filled up most of here, had a semi-choke point here, and by the time I removed the block, like, it would all just start to evaporate, because game mechanics. But regardless of any potential fears we all might have, warranted as they may be, let's continue with what we were doing. Let's see. Okay. So now I can go ahead, take some glass, right? Because the way I have this going over here is it's just glass above every second chest, which is very fair.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And hell, I can even just get these in place already. Which is gonna make landing substantially easier. Just like not dying. Also, when I said landing in the, when I mentioned landing in the water, immediately thought of death. I'm gonna save the game. I haven't done that in a while. The mere thought of something like that has shaken me to my very core. Water and its lack of reliability for anything holy. Nice.
The cosmic horror washing over you at the mere thought of losing progress to water again.
Yeah. For a different reason, but water nonetheless.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that water might be the source of all your problems.
It's the root of all evil, man.
People say money is the root of all evil. Nah, water.
The mobs use water as a currency on here. Alright. So what I'm gonna do...
The towers look much bigger from the outside than they are from the inside.
The inside is very cramped, right? Like, the inside gives... You are inside an Amazon warehouse vibe.
Yes.
And then the outside is just like... Yeah, it's pretty tall. Relatively spacious. I mean, it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... It looks like it's about 9 by 9. I mean, the walls go from a whole 9 blocks. It looks like it has decent size. It doesn't.
Yeah.
You can jump up a block, I suppose. Like, that's all we can really offer here. Alright. Let us continue our placing.
I like very spacious builds. When I was
Yeah.
playing on my world a few years ago, I made a giant, like, circular room for my storage room.
Yeah.
And it was, like, so cool. Honestly, one of the best builds I've done. Because it was nice and
Fair.
spacious. It was very green. I put a lot of leaves into it.
We're gonna have to go ahead and make something that's actually, like, large at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when we're gonna do that. The thing is, we only have so much space to work with. So I do at least have to be slightly conservative about it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the same side of that coin, it's like, there's only so many versions of InDev. We don't have to be too stingy. So we're not gonna be trapped in this version for a whole lot longer. I say that. We are waiting for these towers to be done before I update.
So guys, I did some building off camera.
No. The one thing I'm not doing on this world is playing it off camera, which has been terrible for me in regards to getting this done, but wonderful for me in terms of staying motivated.
Would you end
Need
up
more.
doing recordings instead of live streams of the world?
See, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna start having some midweek streams. Just so I can start making more progress. But those ones, like, whereas the Sunday ones are like, these happen every Sunday, and I will make sure of it, that I don't miss one.
Okay.
There is no dedication for me to get them done in the weekdays. It's like, if I have time, if I feel like streaming, and I feel like streaming this in particular and nothing else, then I'll do it, right? I'm not holding myself to only Sundays outside of special occasions anymore, but I'm not holding myself to doing it outside of those days, right? They'll still be treated like normal, they'll still be numbered, all that jazz, but there's no dedication to getting it done during the weekdays. Well, it'll be a nice surprise whenever it does happen. Mainly for Kiz. Kiz has issues. Every time I stream anything, he's like, "Oh, boo-hoo, it's not one Wander on a day that isn't Sunday."
I get
How
very upset.
unexpected. The biggest fan. Hell yeah.
Can't wait for the Nether journey.
See, that's why you're so excited about this world as a whole. You have to, like, grasp onto any glimpse of me potentially being ready to do an update, because every update is one step closer towards the ultimate show of masochism in this game.
Beta 1.7.03 couldn't come sooner.
part of me's been thinking as well, like, I'm scared that some other person's gonna pick up the task, right? Because it's gonna be a while. But I also want to do it in this world. So, I don't know.
File size is gonna be ridiculous.
No, it's gonna be horrendous. Like, genuinely.
Because Beta 1.7.3 is not known for its, like, compact file size.
Yeah. What are your guesses for the ending file size in that regard?
I am not sure. It's like, it's been a while since I looked into how much, Beta 1.7.3 save files look like, but let me look at mine. See how much that is. Saves. Okay, so my mining world, which I don't explore a lot in, is 18 megabytes.
That's not abhorrent, but that's not great.
So I would say after
2 separate trips to Farlands.
I would say around, 50 gigabytes? Maybe that's too much.
That'll be doable. I have the space, it's fine, everything's okay. I hate myself.
I mean, if you want a comparison, my server...
Yeah.
Let me look into it, because it's been a bit since I did an update on the file size.
Hello, Lefty Walsh. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am simply doing some building of these towers. As per usual. Get some more glass.
Hello. Okay, so my server, for comparison, a 1.21 snapshot server is 121 gigabytes.
Can't wait for the... giving out the 2 terabyte save file at episode 1000. The world download.
But you have to consider that the servers had more than 600 players.
Yeah.
So.
Which means that this is arguably going to be even more terrifying if it hits even close to that amount.
Yeah. You should be fine, I think.
I should be fine. Jesus Christ, though, yeah.
Yeah, it's
we'll
a
see
pain
how it
to
all
back
ends
up the
up.
server.
Oh my god, why did you mention backups? You monster! Why would you bring that up as a concept? Why would you do that?
Well, I have to deal with it every time there's a Minecraft update. I have to back up the server and then put the new version in and then hope that everything works out. If not, I have to pull out the backup and restore it.
I've been backing up the world file after almost every stream. Sometimes I forget. It happens, it's fine. I won't be able to get away with that, will I? Not
you probably
forever.
Will. Like, if you don't keep old backups.
Maybe I can just start uploading them to Dropbox or something.
Yeah. I mean...
I like the preservation aspect of, like, yeah, I have the world from stream number 1.
Yeah, that's what I have. Like, I think the first backup I have of the server, and I have the backup from the April Fool's version of the server.
Yeah.
Besides that, I only have the 3 latest backups. I delete anyone, like the 4th one that shows up.
Fair.
Because I just simply cannot sustain keeping...
That'll probably be what happens once I get to the Farlands ones. I'll just start, like, having 3 backups of the Farlands journey at any given point.
Yeah. It's just not feasible to keep all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Contrary to popular belief, I'd like to retain at least a mild slice of sanity when I end up doing that. It doesn't have to be a lot, it just has to be something. Anything at all. Alright.
What scares me is like there's a possibility that someone on the server just wants to generate a whole bunch of chunks for no reason and drive up the storage space up.
What is like the world file size of a fully generated 1.20 world? I don't think that's a number you'd know off the top of your head. I don't think it's quite that much.
I think somebody did the math.
Hmm.
So,
I wonder if there are mods that like make the world file or the world format like more efficient.
Oh, okay, I found it. 55 petabytes.
Christ. Is a petabyte, I'm guessing, just 1,000 terabytes, it sounds like?
Yes.
Sounds abhorrent.
It is definitely scary, and as the game progresses and gets more bloated with stuff, the file size is only gonna get bigger.
I wonder if they're ever... like, how optimized is the save file for Minecraft, do you know?
It depends on the version.
Like, current version, I guess, is the...
I wouldn't say it's very optimized. Because, like, if you play on a world for a relatively normal amount of time, the world is gonna end up with a few gigabytes of space.
Yeah.
And that's not good, because compared to other games, their save files are much smaller.
That makes sense. Normally with other games, though, it's just like a bunch of flags that are checked like 1 or 0, like say with an RPG or something.
Yeah.
For most other sandboxes, the worlds are limited, so you can only get so big. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter...
It's understandable that Minecrafts are bigger.
Yeah.
But it's not...
still a problem.
Yes.
It's like, it's excusable that it would be like this, but it doesn't make it better. The biggest world size ever? Unknowable. I don't think that question can be answered. Anyone can submit a world, and then some person can just, like, modify their world to be a bigger size by, like, adding items or something to it.
I mean, technically it's infinite, because you can just put every mob with every NBT data
Glances
on every
at
chunk.
books.
Yeah, exactly.
Books and chests. Well, you say that,
infinite.
after a certain point, doesn't the chunk just, like, break and have to get reloaded? Like, remade?
Yes.
So you have to, like, push it to its very limit.
I think the limit is 2 gigabytes.
2 gigabytes for chunk, Jesus.
Yep.
I'm terrified as to, like, with the amount of chests here, just how much, like, if every chest here was stored up, like, within one of these towers, how many, like, how much data would that be? Not into the gigabytes, I don't think, but I think, like, one chunk would be at least, like, multiple megabytes. I think a good few. You know what, on all this talk of world size, let me go ahead and finish placing the blocks for this little segment. And then I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna see just how big the world currently is.
Uh-oh. Fanta?
Yeah?
I found something you're not gonna be happy with.
No. What happened?
Nether Farlands Stream 6. Streamed 3 hours ago.
Who? Send.
Someone's named Sav.
Send it. When did it... Is it still going? How far are they? What are their chords? Give me the data.
Here's the stream. It was 8 hours ago streamed. But they're using the nether roof.
They're using the nether roof. Okay, that's exploits. I'm gonna do it without the roof. Never mind. See, anyone can go to the far lands in the nether if they're willing to just go up there and hold down the W key. No,
you can just leave it running, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be the first one to do it legitimately. No exploits. People have gotten to the nether far lands before. I'm not the first to do it once I do that. I'm just gonna be the first one to do it without exploits. Preferably.
I think this person's made it to the regular Farland. Pretty sure this person's made it to the regular Farland.
Furthermore, one person, Zealander, has reached the nether far lands legitimately. This is showing up on the wiki. Complete list 2023, updated October 2023. Hold up. Reaching the nether far lands by going on a terrestrial journey through the nether, not to be confused with using the roof. Different categories. Status done. Alright, the wiki didn't have that on there. YouTube source. Alright, well we wouldn't be the first one. Rip. That's fine.
Really? Who did it?
Some Zelanator person. Looks like they finished it a year ago. Wait, no. Today's the day they reached the nether far lands since I'm on the roof. No, they used the roof too.
So they did the roof.
They used the roof. What you waffling about?
You got this. You got
Farlands list is being a dingnut.
Walking to the Farlands.
Reaching the nether farlands by going on a terrestrial journey through the nether, not to be confused with, oh, to reach the overworld one. So this doesn't say that you can't use the roof on it. Never mind. Right, let's look over here.
So no one's done it, right?
Looks like no one's done it outside of the roof. Only one person's actually gone there legitimately, but they used the roof. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know.
Griffin was here.
Oh?
Griffin, from the MCDF community, was on the stream when they reached the Farlands.
Nice. Oh, okay. We're gonna end the stream shortly, but before I do that, alright, the current file size for the world is honestly not horrible. It's oh here, I saved the game. Right, let me save once more, just make sure. Doing a double save because I don't trust myself. Save. And I'm gonna go ahead and close the game. Switch over to starting soon. It's a small 309 kilobytes. Capital K kilobytes. Kilo? I never know what the term is, because I know there's like a lowercase k term.
Kilobytes, I think.
Capital K B, big K, big K B. Both of them. 309 of those. So we're not quite at any megabytes, but we're still we're going up. Numbers are on the rise. Regardless. Looks like no one's done the full Nether Farlands journey, just, like, not using the roof. That's gonna be our intent. Cheating. Roof is cheating, in my opinion.
Using the roof is even easier than doing the normal Farlands.
But also, it's fair enough. It's the Farlands, it's a lot of blocks. I don't blame a person for using it to get there.
Yeah, obviously not, but it's like, it's a different kind of challenge.
Over 30 players have attempted the feat legitimately, with about 1/3 completing the journey, 1/3 currently walking as of October 2023, and 1/3 having gone inactive, including one death, Tinfoil Chef. The first player to complete the journey without using the Nether as a means of shortcut was Kilo Crazy Man. Most famous ongoing ones is Farlands or Bust. Alright. Jesus.
So we kind of got a confirmation that you might be the first one. Nobody else does it in the meantime.
Which, to be fair, the meantime is a significant amount of time.
I mean, it's from here to beta 1.7.3.
Yeah. That's gonna be a matter of, once I get done with this, we might start, not speeding through the versions, right? But, like, not starting any projects of the scale of the towers. And that
I
time...
mean, take your time, really.
Take my time, yeah. But I'm not gonna slack, I guess is what I'm getting at. I need to at least keep in mind that other people can do it. And even if I'm not the first one to do it, putting my name on that list will be quite nice. I don't have to be the first. That's one thing I need to keep in mind.
But I think I keep this in mind. I don't think this might not be true, but it might also be true. Which is to people do this challenge only to do this challenge. You're doing more than that. You have a world that you want to keep after doing the challenge, and you've developed before doing the challenge.
Yeah.
And that to me is what makes this very special.
Yeah. Like, we're building up to that, so there's not a rush. There's no rush. We'll get there when we get there. We don't
Even
need
if you're
to be the first.
last possible person to do it, your world is still very unique because you're developing it before and after the challenge is done.
Yeah. One day we'll go ahead and do exploits to get op in survival Minecraft. We'll just be able to teleport there in the future. It'll be a lovely day.
That I saw, and you should do as well. When you start your Nether journey, you should bring a water source block if you have those available.
That's fair.
You can place water in the Nether Farlands.
That'll be lovely. Get it, like, make an infinite water source at the top of the Nether.
You can come back there in 1.13 with kelp and make infinite water with it.
Hold up. Water in... here. I have the Minecraft wiki open. If I look up water in the Nether, I'm sure that there's tutorials for that. No?
EMCDF has it.
Okay. Like, I'm sure there's probably, like, ways to pull that off within beta 1.7.3. But yeah, having, like, an oasis at the Nether Farlands and one day just teleporting to there. This world is gonna be so cursed, but it's gonna be so fun.
Do decide to have, like, the command blocks teleport, you can definitely set one up for the Nether Farlands.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be what happens. Like, eventually in the future, I'm going to do... There are exploits, chat. There are exploits you can do to get up in survival mode throughout the course of several different versions. Like, you can... If you have access to those versions, and you have access to switching between them, because it's a single-player world, or something, you can give yourself up. That's gonna be one of the big things, and that's gonna be a while after the Farlands, from what I can tell. It uses release versions, I think.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be our way to get back there. We're not gonna be able to return to the Farlands for quite some time after we eventually go home.
Oh, by the way, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is your world gonna be exclusively single player, or are you gonna invite people over in a multiplayer fashion?
Once multiplayer's unlocked, I might have people come on every so often, yeah. It's not gonna be a server, mind you, but, like, I'm not gonna have it hosted up on, like, Bisect or something as a full-on server that anyone
just
can get
like
on at any
kind
point.
of a LAN world where you invite people over.
Yeah, like,
But
set
it's
up
not
the
LAN.
local host thing. Like, I'll do that, yeah. And I think, because there are some exploits that require multiplayer, there's some things that require me to set it up as a server in the first place anyway.
Yeah, like the Sky Dimension.
Like the Sky Dimension. So, yeah, that'll be a thing that happens eventually. You'll be allowed to hop on there, if that's what you're trying to say.
Yes, I want to be the first. I want to mark my spot in the Walner world.
Exactly. Let's see, what version are we on right now, chat? Like, we can see in the title, in2010 0129, right? Now, let's go, select version. So we have, in Betacraft, just looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15. 15 more versions of InDev. We have 15 versions left of InDev, after which we're finally gonna have infinite worlds. If I go ahead and pull up... shoot, I've reinstalled Windows, I don't have that just as a thing. Hold up. Time to track down Slim's optimal platform timeline of Doom. Let's see here. Beautiful. This is the best document to ever exist.
I found the first version with it's alpha 1.0.15.
Which one is that? What does that have?
The first version with servers available.
Yeah, it's gonna be cursed because there's like a lot of jank when multiplayer first gets added, like, to survival.
Yes.
But it'll be fine. Let's see. If I go version tree and just find where I am, we're all of 4 versions into InDev. We skipped a couple, as in like 4 versions that just didn't have saving. And I think we're also all just not in survival, which is funny. But yeah. Once we go into InfDev, the first one that we'll be able to play, there's 316. InfDev 316. It has a mod that you use to have saving. And there's 325 that has a mod for saving. And then after that, it's relatively smooth sailing with some strange jankiness. I'm gonna have to, like, get into a message thing with Slim and ask about some of the oddities at some point. Seeing the EDU versions, those are gonna be amusing. There's all the purple arrow paths. There's some versions that also have data packs with them. Don't entirely know what those ones are for. I want to say it's... Oh, those are the 1.17 test data packs. Okay. That makes sense. Bring it all the way up to 1.20 to 23W43A, all of a couple days ago. that I would have streamed, but I was doing something else, and I don't remember what it was. Jeez. It's absurd. There's so many versions of this video game. Like, this is actually insane.
Yeah.
And at some point, I might go ahead and mess around with Legacy Console, with Pocket Alpha, and eventually Bedrock. Just as, like, their own individual
China
series. China Edition is so strange, right? So I have access to that now, right? I don't know if you were in the stream where I goofed around with that for a little bit.
I wasn't.
So, it is Bedrock Edition. Right, I have a Bedrock version of it. It is just Bedrock, and the extra editions are from an add-on from the marketplace. That I want to say is probably free in China. But, regardless. Like...
Is the add-on available everywhere?
I don't know. I have the add-on... I have one of them, right? There's 2 add-ons that seem to actually add content. My source only had one. But I have that one now. I don't have the other, but I do have the Apocalypse mode, which adds some portals, some mobs. And it looks pretty cool. There's also the fact that I can't read Chinese, and so I need to have someone help me with that one of these days. But I do know a guy. So we'll mess around with that more in depth at some point. But yeah. That's not gonna be its own thing. That's gonna be, I'm gonna goof around with this one of these days. It's not gonna be a full-on series of its own, at least not one that's long in the slightest. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream here. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by, so much for watching. Got big things in store for the future. We will be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.